What is going on, guys? Mobile Care News here. And Verizon has struck a 10-year deal to team up with the NFL. So they've been with the NFL for about 10 years now, and they've always been chosen to basically decide who will represent the NFL as the wireless carrier. In other words, who will be able to use as their internet provider and basically put them all in the commercials because commercials is what every carrier pretty much wants to do with. And they chose Verizon for the 10th consecutive year or 11th, but all I know is they've been with them well over 10 years, and I can see why they choose Verizon. I mean, if they chose AT&T, that wouldn't be too bad, you know. If they chose T-Mobile, that would have been bad either. They just would have gotten more spotlight. But they chose Verizon. Now Verizon and they also chose Verizon's 5G network because even though it's new, it's pretty much well across almost every NFL stadium in the U.S. as far as I can tell. Verizon has 5G coverage from 25 stadiums out of 30 NFL stadiums. So it's pretty much almost at 100%. I'm gonna say in the next 2 to 3 years, all NFL stadiums will be covered with 5G. It'll be 100% capacity. And what Verizon also wants to do with the NFL company is not only do they want to be sponsored and used by the NFL, they want to install more fibers and antennas and connections to get a better connection in the NFL. Because if you're gonna make another deal with Verizon, I'm pretty sure Verizon wants to actually improve the service in the NFL stadium. So what they're going to do is they're going to install more towers, more connections, and overall better performance. I did read in the article that they're going to use 5G Edge. Now, to me, 5G Edge is basically like regular nationwide 5G. At least that's what I think on this situation. They're going to install that, and it almost sounds like it's not a good idea because 5G Edge it's barely touching the surface of 5G. But what I think Verizon's gonna do, even if they put 5G Edge, I'm pretty sure Verizon would want to put either there's already ultra wideband towers next to the NFL stadium, or they plan to put more ultra wideband towers next to the stadium, because if you can see by this picture of the stadium, it's going to be covered by thousands of people. And what better yet to have better connection and actually truly unlimited data is by using ultra wideband. Now, as you all know, ultra wideband, it does truly have unlimited data. If you're next to an ultra wideband tower, you can actually use over 200 gigabytes of data, but you have to be at that range. There's not a lot of ultra wideband towers, or in 5G connections everywhere. It's still very limited. So what Verizon can do, they can install 5G edge towers, they can install more fiber, and basically expand ultra wideband from inside and outside the stadium. I think that's a good idea for Verizon to do instead of just installing regular 5G, because we don't know who could be over their data limit, or if like half of the people in the stadium are congested. It's just going to cause an issue and people are going to be upset, and then they could see a Verizon ad, and then they're going to be upset and say, why are you promoting your service and you're number one when clearly we're deprioritized in the NFL game? It's just going to be a whole train wreck. It'd be horrible. So I think Verizon should do that. They're also going to work together to try to get more promotional ads, more support. I can see why the NFL chose Verizon. I mean, I'm not saying AT&T is a bad company in T-Mobile, but if they chose AT&T or T-Mobile, I'd be pretty shocked. I'd be shocked. I would literally be very surprised because they'd always chose Verizon. But they chose Verizon, again for the 10th consecutive year, and I really think that's a good win for Verizon. After the 10 years is up, who knows what they're going to choose next? They might choose AT&T in the next 10 years, but we'll have to see how 10 years goes. By 10 years tops, 5G will be at its perfection. Every carrier will be up to speed with 5G, and by that time, we'll be focusing on 6G. but that's for a future video. So let me know. Tell me what you guys think about this. Do you guys think Verizon is at a good deal here? Do you guys think Do you guys think the NFL chose a good a good decision to choose Verizon as the next partnership or provider for their ads and for their service? Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.